this is the wood room, and the root room, sorry, named because the furniture in here is made from the roots of teak trees. But we do have puzzles in here. We've got the Matroika dolls. This one came from Japan. It's a hand-carved tree. And these are, what's it called, Delphi or something? It's an Italian company. Very, very nice puzzles. That big old dragon I got from somewhere, and we all know this one. And of course, we've got the Sisyphus Tables that are back up and running. They were out of order for a while, but now they're back to it. Here we have a Rick Irby shrine. This table, these tables that they're on, is a Buddhist prayer tables, and they put all kinds of incense and things on them, and we just, well, why not? Rick Irby shrine. And then over here we have our golf puzzles and my sloth. So these are all something to do with golf. This is a balancing puzzle, and every time somebody comes in the room they knock it over, so it's all just kind of sitting there right now. I need to find a better place for it. And over here we have another bunch of puzzles that are related to golf. And then in Puzzle Palace, everybody that comes here gets to open up the treasure chest. Now, this is the hope chest that my grandmother gave me when I was 16. And inside, we have our puzzles for giveaway. So we made an agreement with James Delgatti that we would not sell or trade any puzzles, any duplicates, for 3 years' time. But we also agreed that we would be able to continue our giveaway box to guests. And we've got thousands of puzzles. I think George and I came up with about 3,000 puzzles that we had duplicated when we got married. So those puzzles are in the attic upstairs, and my office is a tip, as always. But the giveaway puzzles. So if you come to Puzzle Palace, you get to go into the treasure chest. So up here we've got a number of small puzzles. My brain is from John Hachette. He gave it to me many years ago. These are wooden puzzles. This particular shelf isn't very expensive. They're just kind of, but they're here. We hadn't moved them upstairs yet. I'll move those upstairs, or probably to the other house when I run out of room in here for the good stuff. In here we've got some interesting puzzles. This is a Brazil nut, and it really is a puzzle, getting those nuts back in there and getting them out. So it's a natural puzzle. Also, it was a puzzle how to get it out of Brazil. We've got a number of different burrs in here. I'm not sure what all of these puzzles are because George was the wooden guy, not me. Now we've got the Kamuki puzzles and these dragons and the dinosaurs and stuff. When Catherine was a young girl, she had to go on service study abroad programs for 1 or 2 weeks at a time. And every time she would go, she would bring me these wooden puzzles back. So those are all from Vietnam, Cambodia, Thailand, different places that she went to. And she kept track of what she had purchased me and bought me new ones each time she came over. So these are the better, more expensive puzzles that we've got. Not necessarily all of them. Oh my God, I just bought this twice. Shoot. Okay. Well, that's a duplicate. I didn't realize that I'd purchased that before. Just bought it again today. Bugger. Anyway, these are more expensive puzzles. This one's unique. We found this in, I think, Argentina, and it is a die puzzle, but it's very different from what's normal. The solution for it is different. And then we go up. We've got, I don't know if you can see all these on here. It's actually quite impressive when you're looking at it and you can actually see what's going on there. Top shelf, I have to look underneath to see what's up there. And then, of course, we've got puzzles on order that I don't have here yet. That's always the way it is. This puzzle George and one of his friends wrote back and forth about, and I believe that each piece has 6 pieces to it, and it's how to make a 10 by 10 cube out of that 6-piece puzzle. And then all of these are, I don't know what to call them. Anyway, there's different puzzles in here. I think that might be all 5, I'm not sure. Matchbox Puzzle. And then this box is filled with Matchbox Puzzles. So I got a cigar box to fill up the Matchbox Puzzles in. And we've got some stickman puzzles in here. Some of Eric's boxes and things. A number of different Japanese puzzles. I think these are all Karakuri group puzzles up here. I'm not 100% certain. I'm not sure what all of these things are. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, this is going to be fun. Anyway, I just realized I bought another set of puzzles. I get lots of duplicates because I don't know what these wooden puzzles are. This is George's area of play. This is what he likes, not me, so I don't know what's in here. I do know that these are all 6-piece burrs on the top 2 shelves. And then we come down here and, oh, yeah, that's all 5. And then this is all 5. So we seem to have a couple copies of that, a couple different versions of it. This one is actually made out of paper. It's not wood. I suppose paper is wood. Anyway, again, more puzzles coming across. Some of them are half finished, as you can see. George didn't do that one. So if that, no, that doesn't open. Okay, and then we've got different puzzles that he's got here. One thing you'll notice that's missing is Lee Krasno puzzles. We have like 3. Many years ago, George had purchased a number of Lee Krasno puzzles. He had 30, 40 of them, something like that. And Lee asked him for some help, but rather than help him, George gave him the puzzles back, and Lee sold the puzzles on auction, which enabled him to make more puzzles. And you know, people ask, is there any puzzle you regret getting rid of? I think George regrets getting rid of those particular puzzles. This is his, this is his first puzzle, his first burr. But then he read a book and he designed and made these other puzzles themselves. So that one in the back. This recently showed up on Thingiverse, so we had to print them all. This is, I don't know who made it. Grave Raven, and I had the box made for him. And so all of these puzzles down here are different burr puzzles. And I'm not, oh, that's not a burr. That's on that shelf. It doesn't belong there. It belongs somewhere else. What is that? This is the China puzzle. Yeah, the Chinese knot. And then this is the one from Jerry McFarlane, and our cabinet maker built the boxes for me. Eric Fuller and Jack, can't think of his name. This is from China. This is Jean-Claude, I believe that's from China, yeah. This is that double D puzzle, and then the Sherlock puzzle. So there's a lot of wooden puzzles in here, and like I said, I don't know what these things are. So I think this room this room and the upstairs room have about 800 puzzles in it. There's also a couple puzzles on my desk. You know, that one took me ages to put together, and then the star that I think Hart made that, and then this was made by a friend of mine in Hong Kong. Give it to me as a gift. And then of course we've got broken puzzles on here and other things. So there's the wood room.